But here's the thing, like North Korea, not to give the impression that I endorse anything they do, but the thing is, their leadership lives quite comfortably. It's only the ordinary people who suffer. And so the GOP, like the politicians, the party, they might personally live quite comfortably, and they might be okay with that. Like ruining the economy as long as they themselves personally are fine. I mean, Kim Jong-un himself doesn't really suffer anything. It's only the common people who are screwed. How far should this bridge go? I guess over to that hill, just straight through. Really long and really straight. I guess I should ramp down a little bit. When do I ramp down? Like this level? Seems good. Oops, don't punch that. So if I like bridge across that stuff, this is a decent height. Let me just punch through here. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying about North Korea is that it functions. Like it's terrible, but it functions. As long as you can you know, I should probably ramp this down a little bit. As long as you have enough people with enough goodies who are willing to keep you in power by oppressing the general population, you can make it work. Which is the disastrous part of all of it. And not just North Korea, right? Like back in the bad old days, let's say medieval Europe. I mean, you have the nobility who own land, and they're fine. You know, they're not the ones who are starving and suffering. They just squeeze everybody else to keep their own lifestyle. And also American slavery, same story. And the comparison with like what's happening now, with like tech billionaires potentially, and like Wall Street and tech billionaires potentially becoming the new aristocracy, the new nobility. It might work. Like it might be a stable enough social system that it just persists. It's a terrible thing, but it might actually work. Alright, so this lowers down to here. And then this just bridges across. I wonder if this should stay closer to the ground here, on second thought. No, this should probably stay closer to the ground. Nope, it doesn't have to. Alright, let's just keep it there. That bridges over, and then it stays close to the ground at this point. Let's say we do that, and down to there. Oh, we bridge over this river. And then we stick close to the ground on the other side. Here, let me extend out a little bit further. Actually, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's get to here before ramping down. How far down should we go? This goes to there. Probably down to this level here. Down to this level here. Oops. That's too far. There. And knocking that out. And straight across from here. So this goes to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. 2, 3. And then we ramp. I probably should ramp down a little closer there. Like that. And lighting glitches. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really don't know why it does that. so fast when you lay straight lines, and then it's so slow when you try to do any diagonals. Oops. There. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, good. And I think about it. Americans have not started protesting their concentration camps, as some people are calling them. The holding camps that where they are treating their asylum seekers in atrocious conditions. There's talk about it. I don't see anyone like literally gathering and protesting about it yet. I'm not sure if they can. I think it's like they're located deep inside military bases or something. It is pretty appalling, however. I was just thinking, like, it should be time to start doing something about that stuff, right? And people should be out in the streets. Maybe I need to look up just where these places are, whether it's viable to actually go protest. Not that I'm anywhere near. Maybe start giving people ideas about doing something. Like there's lawyers and human rights people visiting every now and then. Cause you know, like they back when Nazis were in charge of Germany, or when people talk about Nazis, it's like, well, why didn't the Germans do something? Which is a good question. But now that we're here, what exactly should like a person do, right? Well, why don't the Americans do something? Like, what exactly should they do? Harvard says, I read there's a large operation happening tomorrow in a lot of US cities where they'll be grabbing lots of families for deportation. He was talking about it and then he delayed it. Yeah, he was threatening it. I don't know if he's serious or if he's just, bluffing like he sometimes does. Trump, I'm talking about. But yeah, they're talking about mass deportations. And I mean, if anyone wants to fight the power, well, that would be a good time to do it. Is when they come out, and then you have to come out. Didn't I remember Canada saying that they'll take some of the asylum seekers and the Americans refused? Like other countries offering to take them, the Americans won't actually go for it. I think the block laying is slower in one direction than in the other. Like going this way, it seems to be slower. Look at that. Whereas going the other way, the blocks actually keep up with you as you fly backwards. That's so strange. How it says, I see now, he delayed the raids by 2 weeks earlier today. Yeah, he delayed them. I guess somebody told him it's a terrible idea or something. I hope somebody told him it's a terrible idea. Or it could be he was bluffing, and because now he says he wants to make a deal with the Democrats. Which, yay, using people as hostages in political negotiations. Howard says, at the request of Democrats, I have delayed the illegal immigration removal process deportation for 2 weeks to see if the Democrats and Republicans can get together and work out a solution to the asylum and loophole problems in the southern border. Kinda impressed you mentioned the Dems. Well, I mean, I have a solution. Harvard. I have a solution to the American asylum seeker problem. You wanna hear it? My solution is general amnesty. That will immediately eliminate all illegal immigrants because they'll be legal. I've solved it. Why are they using people as bargaining chips? Just give them residency.